Okay, so we're getting into this is the important details of the Cosby thing that people really need to understand clearly is that the prosecutor was being as responsible as he could.
Right. Take it slow and explain it because this is a good case.
He wanted to help the complainant, and he knew that if Cosby could face criminal charges, that he couldn't be forced to give testimony under oath in the civil suit.
In the United States.
Because he could plead the fifth. And so if he had a guarantee from the prosecutor that he wouldn't be prosecuted for any complaints related to this particular person, then the Fifth Amendment was not available to him.
Correct.
In the civil suit. So the prosecutor did what he did, not out of any sort of favors or fandom or, corruption or anything like that. He literally made a decision and committed himself to it in order to remove one of Bill Cosby's rights from him.
Right.
Which he would have had if he was facing a criminal trial. So then it gets worse because now he's been stripped of his Fifth Amendment rights in the civil suit, and he ends up coming up with a multi-million-dollar settlement as a result.
Right, so take this slow. So he gives evidence
for depositions under oath.
For a deposition under oath in the civil case, whether you agree with his evidence or not, and then reaches a multi-million-dollar settlement. A multi-million-dollar settlement. Okay?
And
it's not as if the complainant went to the police and wanted him charged. She sued him first. And got a multi-million-dollar settlement.
Which I believe originally had some sort of an agreement that she would pursue criminal charges.
She would or not?
That she would not. It's my understanding.
Right, because
I'm
you
not
can do that in the U.S.
sure on that. But
I'm not going to... We're not going to give an opinion on that. But in the U.S., you can... there's similarities in Canada, but you can reach a settlement on a with or without prejudice basis without making an admission about criminal or civil liability. That's fine. Multi-million-dollar settlement, done. Okay? Pause on this. Okay? Sued, lots of money, allegations of sexual assault. He testifies in the proceedings.
To testify because he couldn't plead the fifth.
Got an assurance from the prosecutor, immunity. They won't prosecute him as a result of his deposition. Then settles for a lot of money. A lot of money. Money that you and I and we would really be happy with. Money that we will never see in our lifetime. Settled. Then what happens?
So then the next, that prosecutor, moves on or retires or whatever. I can't remember.
Retires or whatever.
And the next one comes in and sees some political opportunity or for maybe a proper reason. Maybe for a proper reason.
Me Too movement happens. Okay. Mm-hmm. And here's a poster boy for the Me Too movement. Bill Cosby.
And they say, you know what?
Weinstein.
We're going to reopen this investigation. And
correct.
As soon as there's wind of that, then Bruce Castor contacts them and said, no, you can't do that. I made a public statement. I made a guarantee. This was done for a purpose.
A guarantee for immunity from prosecution.
And and they say, well, that was you, and you don't have the ability to do that. And so I believe, and I don't think I'm wrong on this, that there was an election going on at the time as well, because they elect their prosecutors, their district attorneys, and so on. And so there was a campaign basically saying, appoint me district attorney, and I'll prosecute Bill Cosby. There was so much politics going on that side, and they did not.
Thank God, in Canada, we don't do that. Yeah. We don't elect crown attorneys or elect judges. Because we'd be f***ed in this country if that was what the case was.
And look at the power of the media to control the legal system too.
But just imagine.
There's elections.
But what's the worst combination? This is why I have such disdain for the U.S. justice system. You elect judges. You elect the head prosecutor. Mm-hmm. Right. And everything's tried in the media. You're accused of a crime. Let's litigate it in the media way before we get to trial.
Yeah. I have so many U.S.
It's insane.
I have so many U.S. fans who constantly say Canada sucks and you should move to the States and all this other stuff. So I love this stuff. Pointing out the
I was involved in 2 criminal proceedings in the U.S. Like the 88-year-old judge who presided. was asleep half the time.
You were the lawyer. Okay.
Oh my God.